Prince Harry's surprise Ukraine speech has now drawn a direct response from President Donald Trump, and the moment that pushed it into royal headlines was not only about foreign policy, but also a brief remark about Meghan Markle. On April 23, 2026, Harry spoke at the Kyiv Security Forum, calling for American leadership on Ukraine, and Trump later told reporters that Harry was not speaking for the UK before asking, "How's his wife?" The timing made the exchange even more visible. Harry's Kyiv appearance came just days before King Charles and Queen Camilla were scheduled to begin a U.S. state visit on April 27, a visit expected to include meetings with Trump and formal events tied to the U.S. 250th anniversary. If you want more verified celebrity updates and trending entertainment news, subscribe, like, and share to support Starline Daily. Harry's speech centered on Ukraine and the wider international response to Russia's war. Speaking as a former soldier and humanitarian, he urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to end the war and said the United States had a special role because of past security assurances connected to Ukraine's nuclear disarmament. He did not name Trump directly in the speech, but his appeal to American leadership quickly became part of the political conversation. Trump was asked about the remarks in the Oval Office. His response was pointed but brief. He said, "Harry does not speak for the United Kingdom," added that he believed he spoke for the UK more than Harry, and then made the comment about Meghan. The exchange was short, but it brought together three sensitive threads at once: Harry's public advocacy, the Sussexes' complicated relationship with royal life, and Trump's long-running public comments about the couple. For Harry, the Ukraine visit fits into a pattern of public support for wounded service members and veterans, including through the Invictus Games. Reports from Kyiv said he was expected to meet with Ukrainian veterans and visit humanitarian groups connected to mine clearance, including work that echoes causes once associated with Princess Diana. For Trump, the response landed in the middle of a major diplomatic week. His remarks about King Charles were notably warmer than his remarks about Harry. He praised the king ahead of the state visit, while drawing a clear distinction between the monarch's official role and Harry's public comments as a non-working royal living in the United States. That is why this moment is being watched so closely. It is not simply a celebrity exchange. It touches on royal protocol, US-UK diplomacy, Ukraine policy, and the Sussexes' unusual position between private life and global public attention. Harry framed his speech as humanitarian rather than political, but the reaction showed how difficult that line can be when a royal figure speaks on a major international conflict. As of now, there is no public indication that Meghan has responded to Trump's remark, and there is no confirmed meeting expected between Harry and King Charles during the King's U.S. visit. The clearest update is that Harry's Ukraine speech has sparked a direct response from Trump, while the King's state visit is set to move forward under a much more formal diplomatic spotlight. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting Starline Daily.